My name is Aria, and I'm so glad that you decided to click into this video and join me for today's video, which is, of course, super duper extra special because today's video is the very start of my YouTube channel. So the idea behind today's video is I'm taking 5 recently thrifted pieces that I either haven't worn at all yet or I've only worn once, maybe twice, and I'm styling each of them in 2 hopefully quite different ways using pieces from my own closet, which is already 95% thrifted or at least secondhand pieces. The structure of the video is that for each look, I will first introduce the look as a whole and kind of talk through some of my thought process in putting those particular pieces together. And then afterwards, there will be some close-up footage of each of the individual items so that you can see them up close and, a little bit more detail, whatever kind of information I have about it. I should also say that the idea behind this styling video and any styling videos that I have in the future, it's not for you to go out and buy all the same things that I have. Though if you see something in this footage that, you feel your heart burns for and you're able to find it on ThredUp or Depop or Mercari or Poshmark or whatever, then go for it. It's your money, do with it what you will. But the real concept of it is that hopefully, maybe my thought process, my sense of play in clothing, maybe even some of the sort of like formulas for shapes or prints or like how I like to combine the sizes of clothing or something like that. Maybe that will give you some ideas for things that you can do with clothing that you already own. And, if you see something in today's video that maybe you don't want that exact thing, but you feel like something like it would be super useful, then maybe that's a jumping off point. I feel that our closets are supposed to be flexible and they're supposed to reflect us. That's the idea, is that the stuff on the outside is supposed to mimic the way that, that one feels on the inside. 2 small words of warning about today's video. One is that you may be able to hear this, but I am a little bit sick, so my voice is a little crackly in the intro and conclusion parts. The narration was done separately, so that is not a factor. The second word of warning is that for some reason during the close-ups of the individual items, I was under the mistaken impression that I was not in a lot of that footage. So I'm making a lot of weird facial expressions and stuff like that. Please just be kind. I'm still learning kind of where the camera is and truly everything about this process. This is, it's my first video. It's a process. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my 10 styled looks.
Okay, so here I am wearing look number 1 with the first piece, which is the top that I'm wearing in this footage. It's a colorful, like a rainbow geometric print from the brand Uniqlo from their collab with Marimekko. I decided for this look to go for, I don't know exactly, sort of a mix of styles, I guess. So with this kind of like businessy skirt and belt situation, the shoes, I was going for something with a little bit of a heel, but kind of an athletic sort of vibe since they're like a sneaker wedge. And then these fun, colorful, electric blue Matisse inspired earrings. So then here I'm showing off the piece itself. You can see it's kind of like a large, oversized for me, but sort of a boxy t-shirt. I just love the variety of colors in this. It's so fun. The skirt is a vintage 80s or 90s, I think, Esprit skirt, size 7/8 vintage, which is not the same as 7/8 now. And it's like a sort of a soft skirt, pencil skirt with a nice high structured waist, and I'm pointing out the notch detail, which I like in the back. And there is pleating on the front to kind of give a little extra space for a body to be, which I appreciate. The belt, I think of this one as my Mary Berry belt because it reminds me of one that she wears on Great British Bake Off. If any of you watch that, I'm kind of obsessed. That one is thrifted. I have no idea who made it, but I like it for looks like this. And then the shoes, these are gray suede sneaker wedges from a brand called Paolo. I think they're like a Nordstrom Rack brand. I googled it at some point, but I don't remember. They're quite comfortable if you're looking for something with a look like that. I can recommend these shoes. And then the last thing is those electric blue Matisse inspired earrings. I bought these from someone on Etsy and I love them visually, though I did break one the first day that I got it. But I contacted the maker and she is making me another pair for free, which is great customer service. Okay, here we are with look number 2 with the Uniqlo X Marimekko top. So here the look I was going for was kind of a slightly more casual look. So I'm wearing these funky jeans with sort of a cropped, slightly wide leg fit. Honestly, the fit of these is a little bit weird, and also in the footage, I'm not too comfortable with the fact that my belly button is showing sometimes, but you know, whatever. Sometimes you need to workshop a look before you wear it outside. I'm wearing it with these sort of casual feeling slide sandals from Cole Haan. So I'm just showing off the shirt again so that you can see it. Of course, you already saw a good close up in the previous one. These jeans are from Current and Elliott. I love the two-tone denim, but I'm not totally in love with the fit of these jeans. I wish they were higher rise. I think that would honestly just fix a lot of problems. And also, just watching this footage, I noticed that on the darker side of the back, the pocket is not the pale denim, which is a weird detail. I wonder if that was intentional. I have no idea. These earrings, honestly, I wear these all the time. These are a favorite of mine. They are from Wish, which I don't really shop from anymore, but I love this sort of graphic punctuation of these earrings. I own 2 pairs in case I want to mix and match and be extra enthusiastic or extra questioning one day when I wear them. And then these sandals, these are leather Cole Haan slides. Um, I just thrifted these and they're pretty alright. To be honest, I wish they were half a size bigger, but sometimes the thrift store gives, just what it gives. Alright, here we are with look number 1 with my second piece. The specific piece that I'm styling is the top, the white stripy top. And I styled it with this beautiful embroidered skirt, also thrifted, these boots or booties. I don't know what the height has to be to think of something as boots versus booties, but I'm fully in love with those booties. They are like a red and blue kind of jacquard. You'll see in the close-up. They are just beautiful and they sort of function as a print. So here I am showing off the top. This is from the brand Code X Mode, which I had never heard of, but I like the look of their tag, weirdly. It's like kind of a cool tulle ribbon kind of situation. And I love the crazy sleeves on this top, the kind of drop shoulder with the puffy sleeve, but it's not cute, it doesn't feel cute to me. The skirt is from the brand Altered State, and the front of it is fully embroidered. The embroidery is beautiful. I have actually gotten a ton of use out of this skirt. I think the length of it is just really like useful for my closet, and it sort of functions as, a cool print that is fun to mix with other prints. And then next, I'm going to show off my little earrings. These are also from Wish. These are these little plastic dragon fruit earrings, which I totally love. They feel sort of fun and silly and tropical. And then here are the boots. You can see in the close-up, I just love the texture, like the print of these. If you don't have a printed pair of shoes and you're interested in print mixing, I highly recommend getting a shoe with a print of some kind. It's so fun to mix and match with other things. And this is from the brand 1901, and I know I got these at Nordstrom Rack a long time ago. And that's that look. Okay, here we are on to look number 2 using the code XMODE stripy top. So here I've paired it with these high-waisted vintage trouser pants. Pants are trousers, so I guess they're just trousers in sort of like a forest green color. I wanted to have a little bit of a heel with this look, and I'm also, you'll see this in the close-up, but I'm also wearing my favorite wolf and moon earrings that I feel like add sort of a chic vibe to my looks. So here I am showing off the top again, and again, I just love the details of that top. It's such a cool design. The pants, they have sort of that high structured waist, which I love. We've covered that, and the pleating is honestly really egregious. These are probably 80s or 90s vintage trousers, and if you look at the front, they have sort of like a V shape where it's flat, and then the pleating comes out from there, which is a cool detail. From the brand Words, never heard of it, might be a vintage brand, I'm not sure. But these are fun, and I hope to wear them more soon. And then next up, we're going to take a look at my shoes. So these are peep toe perforated leather booties from the brand Dune London. The quality of these, you guys, like they are, the leather is just like buttery soft. Like when people say that, that is what these feel like to me. So they're pretty nice to wear for that reason. The little block heel is reasonably comfortable. I'm a little bit of a baby about heels, but I do like these ones. And then these earrings are from the brand Wolf and Moon. They're like resin and wood and that kind of mirrored. I don't know if that would count as resin, but the leaves are mirrored. I love those earrings. And that is the full look. Moving on to look number 5, which is my first look with this sort of T-length button-down dress, showing off my leg. Oh my gosh, so silly. This one, I wore it fully as a dress. The belt is not just vintage, it's vintage from my mother's closet from probably the 70s or so. And I was just going for like a fun, maybe a going out look, with some nice details in here. My necklace. Alright, so here I am showing off the dress. It's like a half poly and half uh, rayon blend, I think. I can't quite remember. There was no branding on it, there was no size. I truly don't know anything about it. I was drawn to the print. I like the length of it, and I do like the texture of the fabric, though, to be honest, it's in a little bit of rough shape. Just showing off that I don't know anything about the garment. And then here we have, like I said, this is my mom's belt in this beautiful sort of like cordovan color, like a reddish orange leather, and I love the weave on that belt. And then the shoes, these are actually, these are Old Navy sandals. I did just thrift these the other day. They were in great shape, and I like the sort of texture of the straps, the kind of woven design. And they seem pretty comfy so far, so hopefully my feet agree with me when I wear them on a regular basis. And then last thing here, this is a necklace, like a serpent feather. I don't know, what do you guys see this as? It's kind of an articulated collar necklace. I just love it. I know that Great British Bake Off has already come up in this in this narration, but that necklace reminds me of Great British Bake Off because one of the bakers wore that necklace on one of the seasons, and I got totally obsessed with it and had to go find it on the internet. One of my great successes. Anyway, moving on to look number 6. Moving on now to look number 6, which is my second look with the dress, which I have been calling the Aloha print dress in my mind. I don't know, guys. In this one, I decided to use the dress sort of more like a skirt. So I have over it a black silk button-down top that I thrifted. I'm wearing these sort of tan leather sandals, super comfortable, pretty casual. Um, and I have on these sort of stripy resin earrings. You'll see them better in the close-up, and I really love those earrings. All right, so just showing off the dress again so that you can see it. Side note, I think a long button-down dress like this is really useful because you can use it kind of like a long dress or long vest duster situation if you want to, along with being a dress or a skirt, which is sort of a cool option. This is a 100% silk top from the brand August Silk. It has that sort of like cast over it. I don't know if that makes sense, but from having been washed a few times, but it's very comfortable. And I like the cut of it. I feel like it's a really flattering cut and a really versatile garment to have. These are the sandals. They're from a brand called The Flex, which I had never heard of before thrifting these, but again, the quality on these is so good. The leather is really great. They've held up to a lot of hard miles of walking, super comfortable. The only thing I would caution about these is they're quite narrow. My feet are not that narrow, and that was something I definitely noticed about wearing them. And then these earrings are from Etsy. They're like a resin bullet shape, and they have a clear tip. Here we are on look number 7, which I think is pretty obvious that I'm showing off this jumpsuit, which the print on this, you guys, I love the print on this jumpsuit. This is from a brand called the Odells, and I've paired it here with a sort of a skinny leather belt. Again, my tan leather sandals from the Flex, and I think I'm back in my Wolf and Moon earrings as well. I really just wanted to play up the jumpsuit in this look because I'm so in love with the jumpsuit. I wore this look in its entirety the other day and I was absolutely feeling myself all day. Highly recommend getting a jumpsuit with pockets that makes you feel yourself. So just showing off the jumpsuit. In a second here, I'm going to give a close-up, I think, of the texture of it as well. Oh yeah, it has this shearing detail that's super stretchy on the front, which is great for someone small-chested like me because then it fits close to my chest, which, is great for braless days in particular. The jumpsuit the fabric has a little bit of a texture to it, which is what I was showing off there, along with the print and the colors. This is like a skinny woven leather belt. Again, I thrifted this and don't know anything about it, but I like having an extra long belt that I can knot the end around. It just sort of adds a little something extra to a look with a belt, in my opinion. And then back in my tan leather sandals from the Flex. And last up here, we've got my earrings, which are again the resin and wood ones from Wolf and Moon. All right, moving on to look number 8, my second look with that jumpsuit. So with this one, I decided to kind of use the jumpsuit like it was a pair of pants, sort of. So I layered on this sheer top in this beautiful material. You'll see in the close-up, it is just gorgeous. At least to me, it is gorgeous. It's quite oversized, so I ended up having to knot and sort of tuck in the back, but I think it works. And then my gray sneaker wedges again. I feel like it just adds sort of like a fun, slightly sporty, still cool edge to all the looks I pair them with. So just showing off the jumpsuit again. I cannot get over this print and those colors. I love it so much. The top here, this is from a brand called Stylus. It's quite oversized for me, but I think that kind of makes it more versatile. I can wear it in a variety of ways. the back is just sort of like a sheer, slightly sheer white fabric, but the front and the sleeves are all in this mesh fabric with this kind of like crochet knotting detail, not crochet, like embroidered knotted triangle detail all over it. I'm so in love with that fabric. All right, showing off the gray sneaker wedges again. Like I said, I think these are really versatile, at least in my wardrobe. They feel like they've gotten a lot of use. And then I think last thing here is, again, oh, these earrings. I made these early on in quarantine. I got really into making polymer clay earrings, and these are one of the pairs I made that are kind of marbled, or maybe a little bit terrazzo. I had so much fun making them, and I feel like the theme of that outfit was like different shapes. So to me, those earrings kind of went along with it, and still, you know, in a nice neutral color to go with the other things. Here we go into look number 9, which is styling up this beautiful red floral printed skirt. This is an Anthropologie brand, and this look I was trying to keep sort of, I don't know, basic is not quite the right word, but really play up this skirt. So I'm wearing this sort of dark charcoal gray turtleneck, the black slides again, the Kolhan slides, and then these bright red earrings just to sort of play up again the red in the skirt. So here's the skirt. It is a wrap skirt style, so it has sort of like a tulip hem when it's tied up. The brand is Conversations by Anthropologie, and the back is elastic, so the back is stretchy and the front is not stretchy. For some reason, I thought it was important to untie this and show you that. I don't know, man. You can see also there's sort of like a polka dot print on the inside of the skirt waistband, but it doesn't show up at all. And I just love the colors and or this bright red and the really like graphic nature of this print. I think it's so, so cute. Okay, and then I paired it with this dark charcoal gray. This is a 100% merino wool, super stretchy turtleneck, sleeveless turtleneck top. Has this really long turtleneck, super, like I said, super stretchy. And this is from Guess Collections is the brand. It is honestly the teensiest bit scratchy, which I do not love, but that was thrifted as well for a few bucks some years ago. These earrings, these are like red leather feather earrings. They were actually a gift from a friend of mine who thought I needed some red earrings in my life, and she was definitely correct. And then back in those Kolhan black leather slides. Here we go. It's time for the final look of this set. This one is definitely my favorite. Actually, it's 100% my favorite of these 10. So this one, I was playing up my true love in clothing and in fashion, which is print mixing. So this bold red floral print on the skirt, I paired it with this black and white stripe, also floral print bodycon dress is actually what's under there. And then I'm back in my jacquard booties, and the earrings as well are those stripy resin ones to kind of play up that pattern as well to mimic the bodycon dress. So just showing off the anthro skirt again, which also I have to say the length of this, I don't know why this last year is the first time that I've really gotten into that kind of below the knee T length because I just love it. This dress I thrifted years ago. It's a French Connection bodycon dress, like I said. I love the combo of the stripes and the floral print. And I really liked using it as a top in this situation. I think that was kind of a cool idea. And maybe I'll try using it sort of as a skirt as well. Anyway, great dress. Love the print, obviously. All right, moving on here, showing off my jacquard booties again. I feel like if you're into print mixing, sometimes what an outfit with a bunch of prints needs is just like one more print. So those boots, they are it for me. And then last thing is, again, those stripy resin earrings with the clear tip. I really love these, and I loved how the stripes on them really mimicked the stripes in the bodycon dress.
So, what did you guys think of my 10 styled looks? I'm so excited to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Please tell me which one was your favorite, or if you have any styling ideas that I didn't try in this video. All of these pieces are staying in my closet for the moment, so I'm excited to use them in all the different ways that I can think of, or maybe that you can think of. Did I give you guys any ideas for ways that you could style pieces in your own closet? I mean, that is the whole point of these styling videos, is like trying to implement those ideas for other situations as well. I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will comment. I hope that if you liked the video, you will hit the like button, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and grow with me as I start this little journey here on YouTube. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for today's video, and hopefully I will catch you next time for more secondhand thrifted content. Thank you. Bye for now.